All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading. The week of November 20th through the 26th. It's a big week. Jupiter goes direct, new moon in Sagittarius, sun moves into Sagittarius, the archer takes the shot, right? No pre-shuffle. We're going straight in. We're going straight into this. I'll tell you what. Randomly at the bottom of the animal deck, however, is the Ten of Cups. Well, we'll see if it's split or if it's a whole lot of fantasy. This reading here, you're all connected. This is what actions your person's likely to take under the energies of this week, which is pretty powerful. If you've been watching my lead-up readings, including a 3-card I did the other day and the Friday reading I did the other day, it's about someone who's been woken up and doesn't want to be. They're a little grumpy. They might be having some fights on their side with some people, saying some things they never said before, but they don't want to look at it, but they've got to look at all that stuff they carpet swept. It's just the way the energy works. That's it. We live in the energy, right? Just like a fish lives in water. So, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This is the week of November 20th through the 26th. Pay attention to everything that falls on the table. It's just an exploded all signs reading. Read the text at the top of the description. It's why there's no timestamps here. You guys are all part of a cycle. And when you're part of a cycle, you're stuck in the same room together. The overall energy of everything that falls on the table is exactly what I just spoke. It's some truth. It's the Ace of Swords. No doubt about it. This is a week of, this is some serious reconciliation energy here on two sides, I believe. Everything that falls on the table is about communication, about reconciliation, about whatever. I have no idea. Our story starts with Aries. It ends with Pisces. We're going to clarify with the witches. We'll see where we go here. I'll have the universe added up at the end, but you should write down anything that resonates with you. Any sign. Doesn't matter if it's in your chart or not. This is in your horoscope. It's energy reading. And this is a soulmate cycle. Ooh, this is going to be big. All right, Aries. 10 swords. Yeah, I said it's going to be big. It's not done. That's what I could say. What action somebody's going to take towards you is to try to, they're going to be a doctor and try to save this bison that's got 10 swords in it. Somebody's also putting 10 swords in something else. It could be a way of thinking, or it could be just, again, like I said, the loose lips. I'm going to be pulling on Mercury in Sagittarius probably tomorrow or later today, one or the other. And that's going to be a firehouse reading. It's going to pair nicely with Venus in Sagittarius. I'll tell you what. And with Jupiter going direct this week, we got a lot happening. Why is the 10 of Swords here? Let's clarify. The Magician. Action. Somebody is... what did I say? Rewind. I said, our story begins with somebody playing doctor trying to save this bison that's got 10 swords in it. And they're also putting 10 swords in something else. It's a split energy. And it's a card of action. It's a card, sometimes this is smoke and mirrors, sometimes it's karmic debt and things like it's just action. That's it. And it's fast. It's quick change energy. I don't always get that off this card, but I get it here. What's on top? King of Wands. Somebody putting an end to what? In one aspect of themselves, ego. Ego is coming down this week. There's no doubt about that. 11/11 woke everybody up, right? Ego is taking a back seat. This is putting 10 swords in Burger King behavior, which has got to have it their way. Ego, pride, entitlement, all of that. Also putting 10 swords in something that might be controlling them or stopping them or holding them back in life. Why is the King of Wands here? Also a card of action. 4 swords. It's here because somebody is healing under this energy. It's a healing energy. Somebody is healing this energy. It's exactly what I just told you. It works perfectly. They're putting 10 swords in this behavior or in whatever's controlling them or both. And it's healing. It's because they're healing this energy. It is. You know, they don't want to look at the things that the energy is making them see about themselves and about what they turn down and why they turn it down, but they have to. They have no choice. Taurus. Knight of Swords. You may hear from your person this week. And again, I'm not a time lord. Okay, it might be, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Could be this week, could be next week, could be the week after, could have been last week. But you may get a message from this person. The Knight of Swords has something very specific to say. It might be a little harsh. I'm picking up some deception here. I don't know why. Let's see. Pay attention to a recent energy update I did for you. Okay? We talked about that. We talked about that deception. What's going on here? What's this Knight of Swords about? Yeah. The Two of Pentacles. They say one thing. It's deception. They say one thing, they mean another thing. There's one message coming that's coming towards you from this person. One message coming towards you. The environmental energy around it is you need to read between the lines on that. Pay attention to your recent energy update. I did one for you because it was important. You needed it. It had to happen. What's on top? Knight of Swords. Yeah. There's two messages here. These two cards are just backing up what my energy read off of this. All right? You get one message from somebody, but you got to read between the lines. All right? They say one thing, they mean another thing. Why is the Knight of Swords here this time? Eight of Cups. They may give you the impression that you guys are through, you're over, you're done, but that's not what they mean and it's not what they want. And it's not even what they intend with the conversation. It's just probably Mercury and Sagittarius making them a little antsy. Okay? Read between the lines. And that applies to all of you. You're all connected. Pay attention. If your person is prone to this sort of thing, then that message is for you, whether you got Taurus in your chart or not. It makes no difference. You're all stuck in the same room together. Gemini. Knight of Wands. Somebody's going to be a little loose with their lips on the energies that are controlling them, but as I saw in yesterday's Friday reading, I remember your Wheel of Fortune. This person here is very controlled, very manipulated, talked out of things. You may hear from your person too in this Gemini angle. All of these people are making impulsive actions this week. And that really is, as I said in a recent 3 card, that antsiness of Mercury and Sagittarius. Mercury does not like sitting in Sagittarius. It gets bored, it gets antsy, it gets pissy. Okay? This is a whole lot of pissiness on the table. It's not all directed toward you. So far toward the soulmate, it's saying one thing but meaning another. Probably needing to apologize for what they say afterward. Let's hope they have cured this King of Wands, or that won't happen. Toward energies on their side or talking to themselves, whichever is the case. Maybe your person's married or not married, doesn't matter. It's pissy. It's very, very pissy. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Gemini? I see someone making a break for it, saying what they need to say. Oh my God. It's the Two of Pentacles again. It was the same card that was crossing here. It's the same message. Read between the lines with this person. They may come at you pissy. They're going to be talking to two different things, and in each thing, it's an impulsive action. Again, it's that Mercury and Sagittarius. That's going to be a hell of a reading. I said I'm going to need to fireproof this table for that reading. I will. There's no doubt about it. What's on top? Like I said, I'm going to probably pull it today or tomorrow. I wanted to let Mercury sit in Sagittarius a little longer and percolate. And you see why. You see what's happening here. What's on top? Page of Pentacles. Normally I'd say something like worried about everything they're going to say. You know, it's a card where someone thinks about everything they're going to say. It's the card of the student. Somebody here is learning. It's why they're speaking up. But why is that here? Yeah, the Strength card. It's the person who's bullied revolting, kind of a thing like that. It's someone here who's maybe a little too loose-lipped for their own good. It could be more on their side than with you, okay, than toward you. Or maybe they're more harsh on themselves than they should be. All right. Either way, somebody here is learning slowly but surely that they can't get that they should do what they want to do. That they can't keep getting talked out of it. All right. Or talk themselves out of it, one or the other. Cancer. You're all honorary Cancers in this cycle. You know, it's sponsored by Cancer. North Node was in Cancer when this started, so it's all Cancer themed. Okay. The Hermit. Well, it's a little bit of a wah-wah. It's an awakened soul. Let's clarify it. I don't want to open my mouth. I'm not trying to be negative. I feel that energy. That tortoise does not want to come out of his shell. He's looking right at me. All I see is his little head in there. I see you, motherfucker. Yeah, I think that's the problem. I think they know you can see them. All right, let's see. Trying to sleep in, are you? Why is it here? Yep. They don't. It's judgment. They don't. How do I phrase this? God. They're having a bit of a reckoning. Okay. That's the only way I can put it. They're having a bit of a reckoning. They know you can see them. They know you can feel them. They know that they want to come out of the shell. Again, it's that energy of they're awake. They got woken up and they didn't want to be, because now they have to look at all this shit and now they got to deal with all this shit. It's all of that. But it is, the energy is so strong right now toward that tortoise having to come out of that shell. It's unreal. That's why I kind of went like that with it. What's on top? Yeah, the Chariot. Very strong. Card of Cancerian energy there. It's the pull to do something for this tortoise to get up and start fucking walking is very strong right here. And that applies to all of you. It's very strong this week. That's why there's so much communication aspected all through here. Why is the Chariot here? And the Seven of Swords. Trying to bullshit your way out of a hurricane, are you? They don't. It's what I told you. They know you can see them, you can see through them, and they got to be honest with you. And now they've been awakened, and they don't want to be awakened. That tortoise has to get up and walk. And this right here is the excuse machine a little bit, but it's a weak card in comparison to this. They've got to, again, they got to do something they don't want to do. The urge to run away is strong, and the urge to come towards you is stronger. Can I phrase it like that? Because this is my sneaky deaky away card, right? The urge to run away is strong, but the urge to come towards you is stronger. That's why we have all this here. I think it's all a very impulsive action, though. I think it's driven a lot by the energies of Venus and Mercury working together in Sagittarius. Now I can't wait to pull that fucking Mercury reading. I cannot wait. Leo. The Magician. Action. Okay. I said this to you yesterday in the Friday reading, I think. I think you got a Ten of Swords, which is funny because Aries got a Ten of Swords and they had the Magician crossing it. You had a Ten of Swords yesterday and now you have the Magician. It's an action card. I just don't know what actions they're taking. I can't put my finger on it. I'm just being honest with you. Why is the Magician here? I think this person has the loose lips of Mercury in Sagittarius is making this person snippy. And they're going to be snippy at something on their side. And it's all karmic debt being called in. They carpet swept a lot of stuff. I think the person in the Leo angle is with what the kids would call a karmic. It's just there to teach you a lesson and you're supposed to move on. You're not supposed to stay there, right? And they stayed too long. And now all that stuff is creeping out. It's creeping out, and it has been for some time. They keep sweeping it back under, but it's too much to sweep under right now. I think they're going to have to face some hard. I think Leo's person, whoever this energy belongs to, roles can be reversed, is having to face some hard truths this week. And right there's the Fool. Time for me to fly. I've got Ariel Speedwagon. They always show up. They show up a lot lately, Ariel Speedwagon. I'm not even a big fan. But yeah, time for me to fly. I think you might want to listen to that song or read the lyrics. Ariel Speedwagon, time for me to fly, Leo. All of you might, right? I've had enough of the falseness of a worn out relation is coming up in my mind. Okay, that's one of the lines from that song. I've had enough of the falseness, or something like that. Enough of the falseness of a worn out relation. It's something, I forget all the words then. That's the only one that's coming into my head. But that's what's going on here. I think they're going to be very loose-lipped on their side with whatever toxic relationship they're in, which is the energy I get for Leo. You know, that's what the universe sends me. What's on top? Four of Cups. Yeah, they're having to face some hard truths this week. Hard truths. And it's hitting them hard. It's a strong energy of disappointment. And why is the Four of Cups here? Single and free to pursue, Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you, time for me to fly from REO Speedwagon right there. Go, if you don't like the song, I'm not a big fan either. But if you don't want to listen to the song, just Google the lyrics and read the motherfuckers. Okay? That's the universe telling you, not me. Okay? It's right there. Very, very strong energy. Wow. They can't carpet sweep it anymore. Virgo. Well, they're not going to be able to keep their mouths shut either. Virgo. Seven Swords. The energy around you is deceptive. The energy around you is deceptive. I don't have an incoming energy here. I've just got you. Seven Swords. What? Someone's got an eye on you. Okay? That I can say because this fox is looking right at me with the one eye. I don't know. Let's clarify. I love doing these readings. They're fun. There's so much. Look at all the energy. We're only half done, and look at all the energy on the table. And again, don't get your chart out of your head, get astrology out of your head. Anything I say resonates. If your person's married, whether you are a Leo or not, that energy applies. Okay? And right here, I'm talking about you guys. The energy around you is deceptive. Why? Virgo, 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 Virgo. Oh. You are tied to this Seven Swords, which would be by default anyway, and I almost said that. But it's definite because Cancer had Judgment, Crossing, Karma on this deck, and you have it too. I tell you this every week, and I feel bad. I do, because I'm not a Time Lord. I wish I was. I wish I controlled things. Something about to pop here. Someone's about to get real about you. You're about to find something out. And I think it's going to blow your mind because it might be the opposite of what you thought. This could apply across the board. I don't have an incoming energy here. Whoa. This is like what comes up in the singles reads a lot lately. What's on top? Yeah, Three of Cups. Somebody wants to go out with you. Okay. Hey, I'm being literal. Oh, no Steveism, no joke about spank banks or anything. Somebody wants to go out with you. I think it's somebody who's been pretending they don't, or ignoring you. Somebody you wouldn't notice. Been watching you. This fox got one eye open, and believe me, that as I look at this card, that eyeball is crystal clear to me. It really is. Three of Cups. Somebody wants to go out with you. It could be somebody from the past because Judgment is here, but it doesn't have to mean that. It's somebody you have a karmic tie with. In other words, you've known them before in a past life. It could be anybody. You don't have to know them in this life yet. Okay? Oh, you probably do, though. They're probably around you because of the Seven of Swords. Why is the Three of Cups here? Six Swords. They're doing it to make themselves feel better. I think that's where the deception comes in. It's not so much deception as much as it is selfish. It might make you uncomfortable. Can I tell you that? It might make you uncomfortable, whatever this is. But this is karma. Let it play out. All right? Let it play out. Just go with it. Like an improv actor. Just go with it. Right? Just whatever. You know? All right. That's nice. That's nice. That's okay. Libra. Star. Fucking Libra. Every fucking week. You're about to get a wish. Okay? Something that's been delayed is about to get undelayed. Undelay, right? Undelay. Jesus Christ. Why am I picturing Mighty Mouse in my head? Remember that old cartoon, Mighty Mouse? It's playing in my head right now. Why is the star here? Well, it implies a tower has happened for someone. Why is the star here for Libra? Eight Swords. It's been delayed because somebody's been overthinking it. What's on top? Wheel of Fortune. Something about to pop. Something's about to happen. Communication about to come in. I say this to you every fucking week, and this person chickens out. And the universe is telling us this is why they chicken out. This is why it's been delayed. They think about it too much fear, too much crazy. You think about anything too much, you'll find a reason not to do it. Okay? You could find a reason if you think about it enough to not accept a lottery win. Okay? It's going to make my life a pain in the ass. I'm going to be in a new tax bracket. I'm going to have to pay most of it's going to taxes, and then I got this, and then everyone's going to ask me for money. It's like owning a van. Everybody asks you to, if every time they move, they want you to come help them. It's going to be a big pain in the ass. I don't want the lottery win, right? You could talk yourself. There's all kinds of reasons not to do anything, no matter how great it is. This person's been doing that. That's changing here because a tower has happened for them. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Two soulmates coming together. You're about to. I can't make this stuff up. I don't need the cards. I read energy. I don't give a fuck about the cards. The cards are just pretty pictures for you, so that you have something to look at besides a blue felt table. All right. This is two soulmates coming together who haven't before because someone's been overthinking and hiding back. It can be a new soulmate coming in too who's been holding back. It can be. But that's not how I'm reading the energy. That's not what it feels like to me. This is the same energy I pull on every fucking week for you. It's been in and out, in and out. I told you in your November reading, Libras, from the Libra angle, even in the title I said, I don't understand why you two aren't together yet. Your energies are right on top of each other. You're already together. We're just waiting on the person. And with that Eight of Swords crossing there, we see why we've been waiting on them. All right. Hot Scorpio. Queen of Cups. You're exuding love, and you're absolutely beautiful. Okay? If you don't believe that, stop it. You are. This is your energy attached to this in the Scorpio angle. Absolutely, irresistibly gorgeous. You should be getting fucking free stuff when you go to the store. They say, oh, you don't have to pay for that. That's fine. You know, people should be telling you all over town, have a lovely day. Check your energy. Make sure that you have some faith in that energy. That's the energy that's around you. It's extremely attractive. It is. It's delicious. I'm just going to say that. It is. You are the hot Scorpios. Look, don't take my word for it. I just pulled the most love I can pull from the deck. Also, there's a key indicator here that somebody might offer you love, but I think it's new. I think it's a lot of somebody's under this week's energy. I think Jupiter going direct for Scorpio is a big deal. Okay? I think for all of you it is. I think that's going to be helpful. It's going direct in Pisces. And Jupiter in Pisces wants meaningful things. You know, having this energy is nice. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Scorpio? Yeah, Six of Cups. Soulmates. You're attracting soulmates everywhere. Everybody you meet, you've known them before. Somebody new comes up to you, you've known them before. People from the past are going to start coming out of the woodwork. I know it sounds stupid to say that. And again, it does. It applies to all of you because it's the fucking holiday season. We always hear from people we haven't heard from in a long time. But this is deeper than that with the Queen of Cups here. All right? It's not your Aunt Mabel who you haven't heard from in 20 years. Oh my God, it's you. No, that's not what I'm talking about here. What's on top? Five of Wands. You might be getting in the way of this energy a little bit. It's a warning from the universe. You might don't think about this energy. Don't think about, cups are never something you think about. Remember what I said over here about their person with 8 swords. If you think about something too much, no matter how great it is, you'll find all kinds of reasons not to do it. Don't think about this. Just know this. I already told you, have some faith in this energy. Don't cock block your own self, your own energy. All right, the world does a fine enough job of doing that all by itself without your help. Why is the Five of Wands here? Queen of Cups. I got Queen of Cups on top of Queen of Cups. Listen, the universe is just emphatic here. Don't get in your own way. Don't think about it. Just listen to Steve and know that that energy is there. It's coming off of you. Walk down the street like your shit don't stink. Okay? Go ahead. Take a shit somewhere. Right there at a fire hydrant. I don't fucking care. Do it. It is. It's coming off of you. You got a cup just waiting to be filled. Okay. Sagittarius. It's fucking incredible. That applies to all of you. It does. Well, of course it does. You're all connected. It's just sometimes the universe has it. Well, if it's a strong incoming, it'll give me the incoming. But if it's about you, it's about you. Sagittarius. 7 Wands. Didn't I say this to you yesterday? You are better off in this energy heeding your own counsel and being your own best friend. It is your season kicking off here. And it's already kind of started with Venus moving into Sagittarius. It's a little bit about being discerning. A little bit. You might be, it's best sometimes to keep things at bay so you have time to think about it. It's kind of that kind of energy. It's not an energy of defensiveness, right? Let's see, what else the universe wants to tell you. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Sagittarius? You're going to, yeah, I can understand why, though, with it being Sagittarius season and the whole Archer takes the shot theme that's in the energy. I can dig it, yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Make sure it's an Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Ace of Pentacles is the most solid, slow things down. It's the slowest energy in the tarot. Slow things down and make sure this is the most solid new beginning in the tarot as well. Alright? It's just telling you, check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's all. It's that message again. The universe seems to want to give it to you over and over and over again. It's not because you're being punished. It's because, again, there's always in life, there's right choices and bad choices, better choices and worse choices. And sometimes when you have a lot of options, which apparently you're going to, or at least a couple, you need to, let's take a look at these. Just slow things down. You have control over how fast things go. Okay? That's all it's saying. What's on top? 8 Swords. Stay out of your head. Stay out of the 8 Swords. And if it causes somebody to, if you're slowing things down, causes somebody to get into 8 Swords, that's their problem, not yours. Heed your own counsel. Be your own best friend. Why is the 8 of Swords here? Justice. Everything I just told you. If you being slowing things down to make sure it's what you want, to make sure everything looks good, whatever it is, love, pentacles, career, whatever. If that gives somebody, puts somebody in 8 Swords, they're worried they might lose you, let them pace. That's their problem. Okay? This is all about balancing energy. Stay out of your head. It's justice. There's justice coming for you if you slow things down a little bit. Alright? That's an Ace of Pentacles right there. That 7 of Wands isn't about being defensive. It's just about keeping the high ground. You have the high ground. You are the sought after one in this energy. Know that. Know your value. You know, take that attitude like I talked about the other day in a reading for somebody. Try and find another one, motherfucker. Right? The person who's got the rare item has all the bargaining power. Somebody wants to buy it. I only want to give you $5 grand for it. Well, I want 10. Well, I only want to give you 5. Try and find another one, motherfucker. Okay, I'll give you 10. You know, you have that kind of power right now. You're the sought after one. All right, Capricorn. 5 Swords. So you got I was going to say you got a false victory coming your way. Somebody here is trying to find a shortcut. They want to, they hope you can let bygones be bygones. They want to sweep some things under the carpet and to have a victory with you. You got communication coming. It's just, it's a little carpet sweepy. I think you need to have an honest conversation here. That's what I think. Your connection moves very slow. It's exact opposite of the Cancer connection, which is the fastest moving. And no time for this. All right? No time for this. You need to talk about stuff. Yeah. The Moon. All the stuff that's hidden, somebody wants to carpet sweep. The Moon crossing the 5 of Swords. I'm right. My energy read is spot on there. You're about to get communication from somebody who hopes you just don't mention something. Mention it. That's what I'm telling you. It's what the universe is telling you. Do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. Nothing gets swept under the carpet. If it is, it's a false victory. I mean, you can have a false victory and sweep things under the carpet and get together with somebody. Oh, I'm so happy we're together. But all that shit's going to come out of the carpet one day. And it's just going to cause problems down the road. Solve the problems in advance. Take the long view, not the short view. Somebody taking a short view here. What's on top? 4 Pentacles. Yeah, they're holding back a lot. They're afraid. They're afraid you're going to mention something. They're afraid you're going to talk about something. They're afraid they'll lose you. They're going to lose you anyway if you don't talk about it. If it's swept under there, it gets worse. Nightmares grow under the moon. Okay? All that stuff we sweep under the carpet, it becomes far worse. It's far worse. Plenty of people, you know, you see it play out in the 3D. Plenty of people ignore a mole. Should have had it looked at. Right? Just because you don't look at it don't mean it's not there. Right? There's plenty of people pushing up daisies that did that. I'm going to tell you what. Don't be like that in this relationship situation here. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? They're afraid. Fuck off. 10 Swords. Yeah. They hope we can just put it to rest and not talk about it. It's like, can we not talk about it? Can we just reconcile? Because this resets to an Ace of Swords. Can we just not talk about it? No. The moon here is the affecting energy. These things need to be talked about, right? They need to. You need to light that torch. So it's up to you. Do what you want to do. But that's what the universe is telling you. You got communication coming, I'll tell you that. Aquarius, 2 Swords. It's a tale of 2 cities. It's the first thing that popped into my head. A tale of 2 cities. I don't know what it means yet. That's all I got. Okay, read it. I don't know. 2 Swords. Why is it here for Aquarius? Give me the environmental energy here. Well, there's a bit of a crossroads. There's a bit of a stalemate here. It's a stalemate energy. Why? Why? 3 Swords. Okay. An energy that you thought, and we talked about this yesterday, I think, in the Friday reading. I think it was a Page of Swords, wasn't it? Somebody playing in the yard, and they have these daydreams, and the daydreams go bad within the dream. Somebody here is in denial a little bit that they're getting in more and more pain over you, and they're debating whether or not to try to reach out. You know, I'm sure they got an email, they can reach you or whatever. Okay? What's on top? Knight of Pentacles. Also, for your energy, it's kind of split here. You might still have something, some sort of pain you haven't dealt with yet. It's slowing you down. Or you might have it might be a warning from the universe. If you're partying too much, drinking too much, smoking too much, it's sapping your energy. And it's slowing you down. It's not going to harm you now, but it harms you later in the long run. Okay? Hey, I'm just reading the energy. Do what you want to do. All right? You're hurting your own damn self, because this is a stopped energy here in the Witches. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Yeah. There's that Page of Wands right there. Also, on your energy side, whatever that is, it could be pain, it could be a bad habit, something sapping your energy. Whatever that is that's slowing you down is sort of sucking the life out of life a little bit. You need to get that child back. You need to bring that back, that curiosity or whatever. If you didn't have that as a kid, channel that energy anyway. Channel it in the childhood you wish you had, and let that energy flow through you, kind of a thing. As far as a runner goes, they're in a debate mode as to whether or not just to say hello and maybe try to reconnect. Okay? I don't know whether they will or not. It's a stalemate energy on that side. Okay? Pisces. Our story began with 10 Swords. And somebody putting an end to being the Burger King. And a lot of healing energy here in the first position. So where's our story end? Our anchor position ends with the Emperor, the divine masculine. That is beautiful. It's a balanced Emperor. I said, why did I point this out? Healing that Burger King energy. It's a balanced Emperor who usually drives the Chariot, I might add, which is strangely enough, my eye just went to the Chariot right there, and I didn't remember where it was. What do we got? Somebody growing a pair? I don't know. Let's see. Why is the Emperor here for Pisces? Divine masculine. What do we got here? Yep. 9 of Cups. Yeah. 9 Cups. It is a wish, something you wanted. Somebody, the DM is showing up. Somebody's growing a pair and showing up. Okay? There's some sort of emotional fulfillment coming from an energy that has been quiet. Okay, what's on top? The Hermit. Soul's awake. This just proves it's a balanced Emperor. Strangely enough, I said this is a balanced Emperor. I was drawn to the Chariot, and I pointed to the Chariot on top of Cancer's Hermit. So you are tied to that Chariot. It's unreal. I love tarot. I love how it all plays out. I do. There's so many. I don't point out all the crisscross connections here because it would confuse you. Your job is just to enjoy the reading and get out of it what you get out of it. My job is to take the Advil and sift through all this shit. Wow. Okay, why is the Emperor, Hermit here? 3 of Wands. Yeah. They're not even looking at their past. They're headed your way. He wants to jump on that ship. They understand your value in this energy. I've got nothing bad to tell you. I've got a 9 of Cups crossing an Emperor. At the end of the day, we've got an energy that's coming towards you, and there's a very soon energy here. They're still on the shore, right? It's someone who's been thinking about this and thinking about this and thinking about this a lot. It may have even been someone who said, again, that you can't be together. They might show up a little snippy. If this hermit is tied with this hermit and this Emperor is tied with this Chariot, then that means this 3 of Wands by default is tied with this 7 of Swords. So again, they might be showing up under a little bit of a deceptive energy a little bit. This energy of Mercury and Sagittarius can make people a little edgy. All of these people are doing things that they're having to put the tail between the legs a little bit. But we do see forward movement here. We do see an energy of someone taking a leap of faith and doing what they have to do. Mostly because inherent within this energy is healing the Burger King, the ego. The ego is down. When I see a balanced Emperor here, I mean they're balanced. I mean the ego is turned down a little bit so that the emotions, so that the soul, the hermit, can come up. The hermit is the dominant energy here. It's bright. It's come up enough. The soul energy has come up enough that we can see the light. They can see the light, and they know very clearly where you're at. You're on that ship out there in the water, and that's all they're looking at. All right. Let's go back. Let's grab the Light Seer deck and let's have the universe add all this up. Add it all up. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card for the week of November 20th through the 26th. Summed up, all signs reading, blown up on the table, more cards than I care to count. A lot of crisscrossing energies here. A lot. In fact, if I did timestamp this, I'll tell you one of them. If I did timestamp this, I would have to tell the Libra people to watch the Taurus, the Gemini, and the Virgo, and the Pisces. And nobody would. That's the thing, because they wouldn't understand. Well, I don't have that in my chart, so I'm not going to do it. Because everybody's conditioned to be like that out here now. It's not the way energy works. It's not the way a cycle works. That's for damn sure. And energy's always in cycles. All right? Horoscopes are separate from what we do here. This is energy reading. Very different. All right. The planets and their effect on the energy has to be taken into consideration, of course, which is why we can do it this way. But give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it all up. 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 King of Wands. Well, there he is right there. Okay. What else? What's the center card? The Lovers. Crossed by the 7 of Cups. A card we've been seeing a lot lately. They know to pick the red one. Okay? They're well aware that they shouldn't choose the gold ones again. They've got to pick the red one. The table is set for them to come in. It's the King of Wands here, which I said was healed, and I believe it is because he's not prone to 6 of Pentacles behavior. That's proof that this healing is about. Why is the King of Wands here? Because of healing. The 4 of Swords. Someone here who's wanted things their way, been stubborn, holding back, is coming to give to something that they once either breadcrumbed or just plain ran from. A decision is being made. This card is about choices, right? Options, isn't it? Often confusing sometimes, but options. There's one clear option. It's the red one. This card used to be called the Choice. It's still called it in some decks. The universe has set this right here. It has made it obvious to this person through the Muppet dance, the Sesame Street hierophant of the 1111 portal and all the energies, that it's the red one. We got a red background, a red one right there. The obvious, it's made the choice obvious, which which causes this Burger King here, this Emperor energy, to kind of put down their guard a little bit and maybe offer something up. I don't think it's equal give and take in the purest sense of it, but I do think it's a lot more than what you've received in the past. This energy is in and of itself, especially well, from 11/11 back, but especially this week, it's very healing. And remember, the prevailing message from the universe for the second half of November and first half of December is the archer takes the shot. And I think they do. Albeit, we did see the Seven of Swords in a couple of locations. It can be on their own terms a little bit. And there is an urge to make excuses and run away. There always will be. People don't like to admit they were wrong. People don't like to admit, and for a lot of you, they told you how great what they have on their side is. We can't be together because I'm with this person and blah, blah, blah. Now they have to backpedal. Backpedaling is tricky. It's very tricky for people. It goes against the societal human nature energies that are in play right now. That's for damn sure. That's your reading. Looks good. Looks like an interesting week. We've got some interesting readings coming up, including Mercury and Sagittarius, which will not be one that should be missed. But you should definitely make sure you're clear on Venus and Sagittarius before that reading. I got the new moon. I've got Jupiter going direct. These are some powerful readings coming up. No doubt about it. Leading to new beginnings. Ace of Pentacles crossed by the Fool, according to my Q4 reading. Right? Fourth quarter of 2022. December. Ace of Pentacles crossed by the Fool. It's burned in my brain. I cannot forget it. It's just there. It was that powerful. All right? That's it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.